Hi there, this is Matthew from Thermosoft Australia with a brief introduction to our series of electric radiators from Purmo. So you can see in the image here we have what looks like a traditional hydronic radiator, though ours are filled with canola oil instead of water, making them completely sealed, modular and entirely maintenance free. So unlike cheaper convection panels which only produce hot air, a radiator creates a balance of radiant and convection heat. So our panels being true radiators, they offer the same kind of cozy, gentle heat as any hydronic heating system. The dense thermal mass of the panel heats up and is distributing warmth very evenly throughout your space, where it's retained for far longer. Radiant heat, if you weren't already aware, is a directional infrared energy just like the sun's light, unaffected by airflow. It doesn't rise straight up to the ceiling, it's less easily lost to drafts, and rooms heated with radiant heat are perceived as being far more comfortable with even heat distribution that's incredibly stable. Each of our radiators has a fully enclosed heating element. There's no potential to burn off any nasties, cobwebs, dust, pet hair, or anything like that, and they can't push any allergens around the room. They're totally silent in operation. You'll forget they're even running in the background. Installation's incredibly simple. It'll take less than 30 minutes to install any of our radiators out of the box and on the wall. Because each panel's independent, it's a fully modular system. You can start with as few or as many radiators as you like. You can always add more as time goes on. They're very safe for kids. There are low surface temperature, child safety modes built in, and fully lockable controls. Each panel features a 10-year warranty for the panel itself, 2-year warranty on the electrical components. Unlike hydronic radiators, there's no need for regular servicing, there's no maintenance required whatsoever. We have a couple of distinct styles on offer, the Yali Plus, classic European radiator style, or the Parada Plus for a bit more of a sleek, contemporary look. They also come in two different height options. We have the 300mm high and 500mm high variants, so the two you're seeing here, they're both our 2 kilowatt heaters. They're the same price, they do the same job, they're just different shapes, so it will depend on the available wall space that you've got free or the aesthetic that you'd like to go for. There are a lot of different shapes and sizes to choose from. You're a bit spoiled for choice. We're always guided by you. You're most welcome to book in a heating consultation if you did need some help selecting the radiators room by room. If a wall-mounted heater isn't going to be suitable in a particular space, we now offer a Carba portable radiator. So it gives you the same kind of heat output you'll get from one of our wall-mounted units, just in a more slimline package. There's 4 different sizes available, easily stored away when they're no longer needed. We also have a range of Tahiti Surf electric towel rails that'll heat any bathroom, big or small, available in black and white, all the way from 1500 watts down to 300 watts. They're quite substantial. They can be plugged into power points or hardwired by an electrician. As standard, each of our radiators comes with a plug-in cable attached. The power point can't be located behind the heater as there's such little clearance with which to plug in. It must be just off to the side or underneath the heater somewhere in close proximity. If you did want to conceal the power connection and make things a little bit neater upon installation, an electrician can simply fit off our hardwiring kit into the existing circuitry in the wall. Regarding placements, while we do have a lot of flexibility with the options in any particular room, they're usually best placed under a window or in the cooler part of a room on an external wall. Much like any hydronic system you may have seen, the same theory applies. That radiant heat's going to be pushing towards the interior structures of the building. We'll also get a bit better heat distribution and efficiency when we do locate the heater in that cooler part of the room. Though the heater can be located anywhere in the space that it has been sized for, it's more of a nice to have more than a must have. And we can advise on placements for any quotation if required as well. Do feel free to book in that consultation to talk to one of our experts. There's no issue in having some furniture around our radiators. We do recommend a bit of breathing room for optimal performance though. If there's something very big, heavy or dense right in front of the panel, we recommend 300 to 500mm gap for optimal performance. There is a thermostat local to the right hand side of each unit. If there's a lot of heat trapped up in the surrounding area, it might shut down prematurely. It will take longer for that radiant heat to travel through to the rest of the space and benefit the room as a whole. There's no issue in having decor around your radiators. We just recommend a little bit of space above the top of the panel, 300 to 400mm minimum clearance for anything very delicate, sentimental, or expensive. The heaters are incredibly delicate. There is some convection heat rising off the top. We just want to take a bit of care. We also want to leave furniture off to the side of the panel by about 100 millimeters at a minimum to optimize airflow around the radiator. To simplify controlling of your heaters, we highly recommend using our smartphone app with the Yali Plus gateway. It's a small, wallet-sized device that connects to your heaters and the Wi-Fi at home. Once it's set up, you can control every heater from anywhere. Schedule them individually, tweak their on and off times, adjust their modes, temperature limitations, manage timers. You can do everything from your phone. It is a total game changer. We recommend you get the gateway. You'll be able to start building a smart, long-term heating strategy to maximize your efficiency and get the most out of your system. We have a few accessories available for any of your panels. We have a 90-degree display adapter, very handy if we're installing a radiator into a corner somewhere. We also have drying bars available. They clip onto the top of your radiator, 3 different sizes, perfect to start the day off with a cheeky pair of jocks and socks on, or to dry off a tea towel or something of the sort. We have a wonderfully passionate and dedicated team of heating professionals here at Thermosoft Australia. We'd love to help you out. If you've got any questions or concerns at all, feel free to get in touch at any time. Have yourself a fantastic day and stay warm out there.